Good morning, my Tabor City home here. Today I want to do a little bit of a review on these X-Comp tires. These are X-Comp MTs. They are a 37 by 13.5 by 20 tire. I'm running them on a 2008 Ford F250 with 6.4 liter diesel motor. And I will say that initially when I got these tires, I had a few issues with them. When I got the set of 4 of them, I had one tire that when you get up around 45 miles an hour, the tire itself would start basketballing. It felt like somebody was dribbling it. And I took it back to the fellas I bought it from, and they put it on the tire balancer again, and then they checked road force on it. And for those people who say, well, you know, they should have found the road force issue when the tire balanced it. Two different things. Balancing is not checking road force. So when they installed the tires, they simply just installed the tires and balanced them, put them on the truck. When I went back, they actually checked the road force on them. And one tire had an awful lot of road force on it. And basically road force, to cut to it, is pretty much means the tire's out of round. It's not perfectly round. There's high and low area of the tire, but it had a significant amount of road force. It was 150 pounds of road force, which is just a ton of road force. And so they replaced the tire for me. And once I got the other tire on here, it's a good set of tires. You know, I would say for people who are worried about tire noise, when I take this truck up to about 40 miles an hour, somewhere around 40, you'll start hearing the tires. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I listen to music a lot. I listen to music or the radio, talk radio, stuff like that when I'm driving around in the car. And so when you turn the music on, I don't really notice it, to be honest with you. I don't think that the noise from the tires is any louder than inside the cab of the truck than the noise from the diesel motor. I really don't. So the other thing I will tell you is on grip, these things have grip. I went and tested them out, went down a couple of logging roads, some of that kind of stuff. These things are going to grip like crazy. So if you're a guy who's you're gonna pound out 50,000 miles on a set of tires, and you're gonna do a lot of highway driving and things like that, you're probably not gonna want these tires. My commute to work's 44 miles one way, and I don't have an issue with them, to be honest with you. I mean, a lot of people I talk to, they say, well, when you put a 37-inch tire on this truck, you're going to lose a bunch of gas mileage. Granted, this truck is, all the stuff on it's deleted, all the EGR and all that stuff, but I average 18.5 to 19 miles to the gallon running these tires on this truck. I know people out there will tell you that in a diesel that everything's deleted and it's programmed up and all this other stuff, they're going to get 30, 40 miles. I'd be very suspicious of that. So overall, would I buy another set of X-Comps and expect anything more from them than what they are? They're an aggressive mud tire. They're not a highway cruising tire. They're not a quiet tire. It's just none of that applies to this tire. But if you want a tire that really has not given me any on-road issues, and that will definitely handle mud, and this is your tire. Now I will say that the fellas I bought it from, when I took it back and they had to fix the road force issue, they were also they said, if you don't really want these tires and the issues that are inherent to mud tires, we get you in this set of Nito trail grapplers. And I considered that, but to be honest with you, these 4 tires on this truck were $400 cheaper than the Nitos. And once we got rid of that one tire that had the road force issue, I don't feel like I have a bad set of tires. So I'll stick with these. You know, maybe if there's enough interest in it, I'll give you a longer term review. I've had these for roughly about 500 miles. And other than that one road course issue that the guy who I bought the tire from warranted, I don't really have an issue with him. Now, that being said, you know, that's the key, is the guy who I buy tires from, his name's Maxie Carmichael. He's in Ainer Tire Mart in Ainer, South Carolina. And let me tell you, that's a guy right there. Honorable fellow as far as I'm concerned, goes and warranties the products he sells and make sure that you're happy with them. You know, if you're in southeast or northeast South Carolina or southeast North Carolina, and you want to get a set of tires and you want to get a guy who's going to give them to you at a good price, but he's an honorable person, and if there's something wrong with him, he's gonna make good on them, I would tell you to go see Max Carmichael at Ainer Tire Mart. Other than that, you know, I mean, I like them. I think they're aggressive. That's what I wanted, and I'll be holding on to these for a while. We'll see how long they last. I'm hoping to get 40,000 miles out of them. If I get 40 to 45,000 miles out of them, I'll be happy, but we'll let you know. All right. Anyways, my Tabor City home to you. God bless. Get you some mud on. Let's go deer hunting. Let's do something. Let's build something, fix something, do something with our hands. America's not a disposable nation. God bless.